Welcome to 10 Minutes, everybody. It's walk and talk time. So, yesterday I had a rough day, and I want to talk about it here. So, those feelings, we talk about like slipping down or getting overwhelmed or getting depression. So, yesterday I started to really go down a rabbit hole of thinking about how much stuff I got going on, figuring out how much is going right, going wrong. I've had we bought that 14 unit complex. It's going to be great, but it's been a fucking nightmare. We've had turnover right away, which happens a lot. But what happened is we underfunded the company. So we've had to put extra money into it. It's sucked up. By the time we're done, it probably sucked up another $20,000 we didn't expect. And we've gone through and redone 4 units, to a very respectable level. Every time I buy something that needs help, but it's the biggest thing I ever did. I've never bought 14 units at one time. Never had to deal with that. So that's a pretty big undertaking, and I should, be allowed to struggle a little bit with that. It hits the bank account pretty hard, hurts the cash flow, things like that. But, thinking about that, we have our other units that we already had going. This year we bought, I'd say within the last 12 months, we bought 7 houses for rental property income, and that's big. That's a big swing up. And it starts to catch up with you sometimes. And then I got 10 minutes going on, running enlightenment companies, and got another thing I'm looking at. And I'm going to pick up a car for fun that I need like a hole in the head, but you got to have fun while you're here, right? So I guess all that is what was weighing down on me and pushing me down. And the awesome part is I'm very transparent, and it got caught within a couple hours. But a couple hours for me to be in that mode is really a long time now. And we're at the dinner table, and Kim looked at me and she says, "Don't even do it. You can't even go there." And that's something that's super important. Whoever you got around you, whoever your support system is, if you trust them, be transparent. I didn't hide it from her. I actually told her hours before that, that at the dinner table, that I was kind of sliding down. And it's crazy, because when she looked at me at the table and told me, "Don't even do it, don't even go there," it worked. She immediately fixed and kind of came in and changed my thoughts and made me feel way better, and started getting right back on top. But what it does do is it's obvious that I have to choose more wisely for the next little while where I spend my time, how I do things. And so I've been going really hard at a lot of things, and I need to reduce the width of what I'm dealing with to a smaller bandwidth and focus more clearly on the things that actually need to happen to sustain what I've already started. When you just are flat out entrepreneur, which is kind of where I've switched to, you really have to have a good governing system to govern that, because if you're way out of whack and you're going too hard, you can't sustain and put a foundation underneath everything, and you just collapse and crumble. But it's so easy to get caught in that trap, because it's so much fun to build. It's so much fun to go do things. But, we also have to realize where we got to and chill out, because, going too hard will topple the situation over. So, kind of wanted to be completely transparent with it. I don't go through broken days very often. I come on here all the time and try to cheer everybody up. But the pain's real, the fun's real. This is the first time since I started 10 Minutes that I went through a couple hours like that. I think I've talked about how it only lasts for a minute for me, or a couple minutes, well, yesterday it lasted for a couple hours. You can't keep that pattern going. And today I feel completely fine. Also was sick. Got a little belly bug and stuff. But that's not what the problem was. The problem was I didn't have the energy to sustain keeping up with everything that I've got going on. And that was an eye-opener. So, hope everybody likes it. Leave comments. You know, talk about it. If you got some pointers, if you got some things you want to say to me, go for it. We're here to help each other. Have a good day.